ready to rip me apart and dance in my entrails. Sometimes it was the last time I saw my team member China as the light went out of her eyes and she died. And sometimes the nightmare had no form. It was the creeping mass of decay and putrefaction devouring everything in its path. A shudder, a feeling, a smell. When I exited the shower, Birch had finished cleaning all the blood from the floor. My sheets and pillowcase still glistened with the dark liquid, but luckily they were black. I took them back into the shower with me and cleaned the synthetic material as best I could. No one would know what had happened. Birch called to me from the doorway to the shower, his meow still scratchy from sleep. "It's getting worse," I murmured. The cub padded past the open shower door and under the spray of water, then licked my knee and peered up at me with his green human eyes. Water splashed down on him and his translucent second eyelids closed sideways for protection. He spread his downy wings to better catch the warm water. "I'm afraid," I whispered, knowing that he couldn't reveal my secret, and the rushing water would cover any other surveillance that might have slipped through my search. "The seeds aren't working as long as they used to." The seed of chaos grew continually stronger, as Behelaino had warned me it would. I just hadn't thought it would happen this fast. Every time I was forced to use it, it grew stronger, but being able to display it was the only thing keeping me and the team safe. The meditation technique Adam had taught me helped control chaos too, but I could only do so much without more seeds. A lot more. Without them or some other way to heal myself, the outcome was obvious. I had wanted to keep my condition a secret, but I would need to reveal it to Sam and hope that he could help me until I could find a way to fix myself. "I'm dying, Birch," I whispered with terrible certainty, the words no more than a breath on the air. Chapter 2. I buried my past under a sheet of old earth and hoped it would not rise up to follow me again. Ilium Troia. "I'm going to have to find another way to fix this," I said, voice hardening as an angry determination pushed back the fear. The words came easily enough, but I had no idea how to actually do anything about the black seed eating away at me. I exited the shower, turned on the lights to my room, and sat on the floor, ignoring the water still beaded on my skin and slicking my hair down. Fear pounded through my bloodstream, gurgling in my stomach and weakening my muscles. When Birch crawled onto my lap, I laid my hand on his side, letting his heartbeat center me. I breathed out and started my meditation exercises. The sun wouldn't rise for a while, so I had time. I closed my eyes and breathed in deep until I could feel the oxygen swirling in the deepest parts of my lungs, spreading into my blood. From there, it wasn't so hard to sense the tiny particles of chaos. I forced them into my mental room of serenity and put their writhing darkness in my box of silence, locked inside the chest of stillness. By its very nature, chaos hated being confined so, and wrestled with me to escape. But if there is one thing I can be sure of in myself, it is my will of iron. I do not back down. I stayed in my meditative state even after I was finished cleansing my body, letting my heightened perceptions swirl around me. I could feel Birch's little heart beating within his body, hear the electricity thrumming through the walls, and sense the cold air blowing through the vents woven into the compound. Desperate curiosity sparked within me again. I'd agreed to join Nick's